Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome my friends on Facebook and LinkedIn that are here. Those of you that are watching this on my YouTube channel. But I especially want to welcome the folks that have joined me on this live Zoom because, for one thing, you've got an opportunity to ask me questions. So let me just take a moment. And see who's here. You know, things are changing everywhere. But when it comes to social networks, things change dramatically, and they're changing every day. Tonight, we're going to talk about something that can have an amazing impact in your business. Your business will grow faster if you apply the information that I'm going to share with you tonight to your daily business building activity. You see, right now, today, corporate professionals, as well as top earning network marketers, are searching for a new home. In my ebook, How Network Marketers Catch Whales, People with Large Circles of Influence, I lay out for everybody, step by step, how to position yourself to make the connection, how to find them. And we go into the two types of whales. I've broken them down into two categories. Category one are what I call insider whales. People that know all about network marketing. They have been successful previously. And for one reason or another, they're looking for another home. The outsider whales are corporate whales. People from the corporate world that have large circles of influence. I'm going to try from time to time to check the chat window to see who's here. Now, every month, things are changing in the world of network marketing. I got this message from Rhonda Collier, who I started working with in Isagenix maybe 11 years ago. When we started working together, she was making about $150,000 a year. 3 years later, she was up to $750,000. Today, she's $1 million earner in Isagenix. As a matter of fact, she actually had me coach one of her people, and in her first year in Isagenix, she made $250,000 and pushed Rhonda up into the re-entry category. It's a binary, and in Isagenix, when you re-enter, you start a whole new life. So she sent me this message. My team just enrolled a #1 earner in another company. She was making $500,000 there. She's going to leave her company and build with us. Now you can ask why. Why would a top earner in another company leave a company and go to another one? Well, we could spend an hour talking about that. Sheila sent me this, Max. I'm excited. I landed a big fish. Played my cards like you taught me, was patient. I'll email you about it. Sky's the limit. You're the best. 6 months before she sent me that, Sheila could barely send email. Now, I don't show you these to impress you. I show you these to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. I've been talking about Francisco probably for the last 2 years. He's a student that I started working with about 21 years ago when he was building a prepaid legal business. He got his income up to about $3,000 a month. He was young. He was in his 20s. He comes back into network marketing in 2020. Today, he has 500,000 people in his business. He sent me this in March. I'm living the network marketing dream that everyone dreams about, thanks to what you've taught me over the years. The Whale that I enrolled in my business in December added 80,000 people to my team by February, helping to bring the size of my team up to 500,000 people. Francisco has built his business by recruiting whales. Todd sent me this. Started using strategies for enrolling a whale from the corporate world 10 days ago. Since then, I've been connected with about 30 people a day, enrolled a business builder yesterday. And I have 3 solid appointments for today. After 20 years in network marketing and trying pretty much everything taught by so-called gurus, I'm amazed at the results that I'm getting from what you teach. Now, that by itself is a pretty nice testimony. But at the end of the day, remember he said he had 3 solid appointments? At the end of the day, send me this. Thanks to you, Max, I've enrolled 3 rock stars. 1, 2, 3. Now, there's nothing that any of these people are doing that you can't do. Rick Dawson sent me this. Been targeting network marketers this week using the Max method. I got 12 people to talk to in one day. And I have 2 ready to sign up, with more calls being scheduled with his upline, Sandy. People are out there waiting to talk to you. And all you need is a profile. Network marketers are in the center of 2 perfect storms of opportunity. The network marketing opportunity is that every month 200 MLM companies close, fail to launch, merge with other companies, or make unpopular changes that drive their leaders and teams to other companies. And every month 300 new companies are launched. Statistically, 93% of them are going to fail within 5 years and drive their leaders and teams to other companies. So when you bring these people into your business, clearly your business grows faster. The other perfect storm is in the retail world. Large companies are closing, going bankrupt, or reducing staffs in record numbers. Professionals losing their jobs have created a tidal wave of activity on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is adding 10 million professionals every month. And 20% of the professionals being laid off are in sales. Professionals that can rise to the top of your company quickly and have the experience to lead, inspire, motivate, train, and bring large groups of people they work with are eager to talk to you on LinkedIn. And many of them will jump into your business, and they will immediately bring many of their friends with them when they do. The cream of the crop of these professionals are the leaders in their companies that are also known in the network marketing world as whales. Whales are the top executives in their company, and when they join your business, they bring many people with them. And your business grows faster. A whale or corporate leader is someone with a large circle of influence that's highly respected, is well liked by everyone in their company. Whales are result-oriented professionals with the experience to lead, inspire, motivate, train, teach, recruit, and manage the groups of people that they work with. Whales are great team builders. These experienced professionals are easy to find on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is up to 970 million users. 360 million are active. There's over 200 million users on the United States. This number is in the process of being increased. So let me give you some new statistics. Millions of professionals are joining LinkedIn every day. 4 new LinkedIn members join every second. So when you do a search on Monday and you come back on Thursday and do the same search, They're new people. 240 new members join every minute. 14,400 join every hour. 345,600 members join every day. Every day. 2.4 million join every week, and 10,868 new members join every month. By November, LinkedIn is going to have 1 billion members. So here's some interesting LinkedIn information that can help you pick out the best people. First, people between the ages of 25 to 34 account for 59.1% of LinkedIn's user base. The audience on LinkedIn is getting younger. So LinkedIn is adding new tools and features that the younger folks like. Over 58.4 million companies are registered on LinkedIn. Bed Bath & Beyond went bankrupt, closed all of their stores. From 848 stores, they closed all of their stores. On Monday, the 31st. Bear with me for just a second. One of my coaching students is okay. So we could jump over to LinkedIn. All right. And we could go up here and look for Bed Bath & Beyond. And go to people. The number's dropping. 3 weeks ago, you had 57,000 people. Looks like 2,000 people have taken Bed Bath & Beyond off their profile. Now they're down to 55,000. And you can search for people by location, by city, by state, by country. Bed Bath & Beyond is in the United States and Canada. You could also search for people by their position. A whale could be a store manager. You got 8,500 store managers. A district manager manages a number of stores in a district. You got 2,400 district managers. They work with all kinds of store managers. And then, of course, we have regional managers. You got 1,500. Now, some of these people have worked for Bed Bath & Beyond for 15 or 20 years. Company filing for bankruptcy this week. Yellow. Transportation company. $30,000 jobs are going to be lost. Same process. Same process. Good, you made it, Sue. I sent you the link over on LinkedIn. Okay. Last year, it'll come up. So let me come back over. Over 129,000 schools are registered on LinkedIn. Easy to connect with people that went to a particular college. 39,000 different skills are listed. So let me come back. Let's do Bed Bath & Beyond again. And now let's look for people that have the skills that would make them successful in your business. Trainers. You got 2,300 people who were trainers at Bed Bath & Beyond. Now, you don't necessarily have to get to the top person to be successful. You could connect with a store manager. You could connect with somebody that managed the sheet and towel department. Bring her into your business, and the next thing you know, she's bringing in the manager. The key is to connect with people, develop that relationship, and you can do that at any level. But why not just go direct? So here you've got trainers, 2,300. We could also look for people that have training skills. You got 12,000 people. We can come up here and we just do a search. Trainer. 5,240,000. There are unlimited numbers of search possibilities for all of you. And you can now search for people by their profession, their skill sets like sales, sales training, team building, leadership development, by their location, and by their desire or urgency to find new ways to generate income. New LinkedIn features are going to make it easier to generate nonstop leads that turn into customers, distributors, and sale. With a few tweaks to your profile, you could turn LinkedIn into a money-making machine. Now, your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. Optimizing your profile so it can be found in everyone's search results. Adjusting your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding their dynamic use and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority within your niche market and industry. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders. Influencing your audience with effective posting and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. Now, my August boot camp starts tomorrow night. And our goal in boot camp is to help everybody master and accomplish these 7 things. 970 million professional users on LinkedIn. It's the world's largest professional social network. It's easy to connect with perfect prospects. So stop buying leads. Leads are free. Everyone on LinkedIn has a profile that identifies. You can literally put them in a category. Connecting with the right people is as easy as pulling a green M&M out of a bowl of candy. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. It's going to be your #1 favorite place to build your business. They've got new video features that you're absolutely going to love. It's king. It is, without question, the best social network. And it's going to become your favorite social network. You can build your business on LinkedIn and Facebook in an hour a day. And the more you do it, the more you get into LinkedIn, the more you're going to love it. 970 million professional users. So we can target people. The keyword search will help you identify perfect cream of the crop prospects. The advanced search will help you locate people looking for new opportunities. Notifications and celebrations, which is a new feature, will enable you to follow the activity of your prospects. You got live chat, so you can talk to people, qualify them with questions, and enroll leaders. You know what your prospects are doing and when they're doing it. You got a direct link to YouTube, a direct link to Twitter. The smartphone app with video features will enable you to make videos. LinkedIn Live will enable you to broadcast trainings. And now LinkedIn has a built-in live meeting or Zoom feature. LinkedIn is adding, like I said, 10 million new profiles every month. And they've added a new profile feature, the open to work frame. I mean, they can't make it any easier to identify the people that are open to work. Of course, we know that everybody on Bed Bath & Beyond is open to work. We know that as companies close, everybody's open to work, whether they put it on that profile or not. So you can tell, literally, who you want to talk to. But just because somebody's open for work doesn't mean they're suitable for your business. So we're looking for people, just because they're open to work, that have the skills, that have the experience, that have the network. So when they come into your business, they're going to bring people in quick. LinkedIn makes it easier to identify people looking for work. The open to work frame around the picture, again, makes it easy. So you can beat your competition to connecting with the hottest prospects. Now, LinkedIn has added some new profile features, and they're changing the structure. You want a connect button on your profile. So when people look at you and they read about you, they can just click on connect and connect with you. LinkedIn has added a follow feature where you can follow people. And when someone connects with you, they are immediately following you. But now what LinkedIn is doing is they're urging everybody to replace the connect button with a follow button. And of course, you can message people. You want to resist their attempts to replace that button. So now they're telling everybody, become a content creator and put the follow button. People can message you, and connect is the last action. Now, this dramatically slows down your recruiting process. So you want to make sure you have the connect button. Now, LinkedIn and Facebook's latest changes are significant, and they'll help you generate nonstop leads that will turn immediately into distributors, customers, and sales, no matter what you're selling. Simply apply proven prospecting, recruiting, and texting tactics along with my latest attraction marketing techniques to your daily activity. You're going to make more sales. Many of LinkedIn and Facebook's recent changes will instantaneously position you as a person of influence. So your ideal perfect prospects will reach out to you, ask you about your business. So whether you're watching this as a new student, a loyal student, an old friend, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level, these new prospecting and recruiting texting tactics will give you a number of unfair advantages over your competition for the rest of the year. And then they won't be so common. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects for your business and break enrollment records. Corporate layoffs, inflation, and the rising cost of everything is causing more people to join LinkedIn because they lost their jobs. They want to find new ones, or they want to find ways to generate additional income on a full-time or a part-time basis. Again, LinkedIn has now grown to 970 million professionals. Hundreds of companies have recently laid off tens of thousands of employees, continue to do so. 20% of the people losing their jobs are in sales. And there are millions of other people working that are actively looking for side hustle. Some of my new prospecting and recruiting strategy tactics and scripts work best in August. And when used correctly, they'll enable you to dramatically increase the size of your existing network and experience significant increases in sales before the end of the month. Now, I'm going to jump back over here. Now, how network marketers catch whales, people with large circles of influence. Have you ever wondered how some people in network marketing rise to the top of a company in a few months and become top earning leaders? I've written this book for you. See, every top earner in network marketing has a story behind their success, and most of them won't share their secrets about how they did it if they came from another company and brought their team with them. So what you learn in this book will level the playing field for you when it comes to building a network marketing business. When you know what the top earners know, you can do what the top earners do. So the purpose of this book is to provide everyone that wants to be a successful network marketer the undisclosed information behind the success of many of the top earners in your business. And so we're going to break it down. We're going to show you, talk about the perfect storm. It's actually started back in 2020 with COVID. The best way to become a top earner is to talk to the people you know, the whales you know. A faster way is to talk to professionals in professions that are whales. Bring them into their business and help them bring in their friends. An even faster way to become a top earner is to use social networks like LinkedIn and Facebook to talk to the professionals, whales that you want to know because they have large circles of influence and would naturally be attracted to the products your company produces. Bringing them into your business and helping them build their business faster by helping them bring in their friends. But the absolute fastest way is to talk to experienced network marketers that are looking to change their company. So there are three kinds of whales. The outsider whale, as we said, has no network marketing experience. The insider whale, someone in network marketing, and I actually created a third category. The orphan whale. Now, the orphan isn't necessarily a whale themselves, but you can find anybody in any company. 75% of the people in network marketing are orphans. They're not connected to any team. The person that brought them into the business is no longer in the business. And if they're not part of a team, they're orphans. But because they're in a company, they have access to leaders. Who are the leaders? So why network insider whales change companies? There's 10 reasons. Company goes out of business. Is out of business, they're going out of business. The big one is the compensation plan has changed. I've got 10 reasons why companies close. The 10 top earners secrets. We went through 2 of them right at the beginning. Every month, 200 companies close. Every month, 300 open. Why fish for whales on LinkedIn? Because they're easier to find. And so we break it down for you. We show you how to search. And then when it comes to corporate whales, we'll show you how to locate them on LinkedIn. Now, there are whales in certain professions. So when we do a search, like JCPenney store manager in California, looking for opportunities, sales in Canada, Delta Airlines flight attendant in Atlanta, Georgia. Whales can be authority figures, affiliate marketers, internet marketers, professional athletes, celebrity, corporate executives, school principals. So they could be heads of organizations. And so we lay out how to connect with them, how to build a relationship with them, why it's important to learn their story, questions to ask. And I have a partial list of companies that close. Well, here's Todd's story. We have examples of people that have done it. And frankly, you can do it too. Now, come over here on the internet. Companies closing in 2023. And there are all kinds of places where you can go. 2,400 stores are closing. Another thing you could do, there are a number of websites where you could learn about what network marketing companies are closing. Now, the internet is not network marketing friendly. And so there's some good information on here, good websites where you could learn what's happening in the company. And then, of course, there are anti-network marketing websites that basically they're just trying to attract people so that they can sell them something besides network marketing. You get all this stuff off the internet. Now, for those of you that, let me pop over here and look. The first thing that you have to do in order to be effective on LinkedIn is to be visible. All right. So let me come back over here to LinkedIn. So Adjo, do you see yourself here? Because you're not coming up. Is that you? I unmuted you. Can you talk? Okay, so Adjo, are you on LinkedIn?
Yes. Sorry, I wasn't mute. Adjo, ADJO.
Right, that's what I typed.
Oh,
So you're not coming up. What city are you in, or what state?
Virginia.
Nope. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop over here. That is my LinkedIn URL. So I'm going to put it in here so you can go into LinkedIn, find me, send me a connection request, and we'll be connected.
Oh,
Now-
it's Eladio. My search for Eladio.
How do you spell it? Ah, I see it.
Gonzalez. There you go. First one.
Is it
With a Z at the end. Z at the end. Yeah.
So you're the top one?
No.
Amazing how many people have the same name.
Yeah. I thought I was unique.
Well, you are unique. The problem is you're not visible. You're not easily visible
That's true.
on here. So go ahead. Like I said, I sent you the link,
I'm connecting with you. Yeah.
and then we can connect, and then I'll kind of point you in the right direction. So what are you trying to market and sell?
We are. I'm switching to a network marketing now. We are Amazon sellers right now.
Uh-huh. Okay,
And
good.
I followed you.
Okay, so let me come back over here to my network. Well, you don't want to follow me. You want to connect.
There's no connect.
Right.
On more. Ah, there you go. I see connect now.
Yeah. You know, one of my, there's a really a phenomenal strategy to use, especially if whether you've been Amazon or eBay, to recruit. In fact, one of my students enrolled 13 people in her business in 10 days over Christmas. So it's here, let me refresh this.
There you go.
All right, so I'm going to accept. And now
kind of messed up.
No, no, this is, so everybody has a story. And, you know, like I said, you know, one of my students was an eBay seller, and she went after other eBay sellers. So let's see, we go over here to Amazon. Amazon sellers. Got 35,000. You go over here, maybe Amazon stores, 128,000. So this would be one area of people that you would easily connect with. There's a couple of things that you'd need to do with your profile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the chat window here.
I see what you're saying.
Oh, it was phenomenal. You just reach
Yeah.
out, you know, you just reach out to them, you know, how long, you know, I've been an Amazon store seller for 6 years. How long have you been doing it? Let them tell you.
We had it since
And-
2015. Yeah.
And then they're going to come back. And the script is, I used to be an Amazon seller. And then
I see.
how is the business going? Well, the big difference between selling something on Amazon and the business you're in is residual income.
Yes.
Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is the way you make money in your business is to bring people into the business that want to build a business and help them get 8 customers. And when that happens, you make $500. So they've got all kinds of well, pieces to their compensation. And we're talking about Melaleuca, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So he helps, you know, somebody could go to senior director in 90 days and make 40 grand the way their compensation plan is set up. So you just have to learn the approach and the scripts. And that's why I'm going to put in the chat here, I'm going to put in 2 links. One link is to register for my August boot camp. And the other one is to participate in my boot camp and my 3-day, I'm sorry, top earner retreat at the end of August, where we're going to teach everybody how to become a top earner in network marketing. And in addition to the whale book, you get our top earners 90-day game plan, which is going to teach you how to build a network marketing business. So I put the links there. Let me by the way, how did you hear about me?
I got an email. I was in your mailing list for a while.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, glad we got your attention. Have you
Yeah. I can't seem to copy your links, but I'll try.
Okay, well, here's what I'll do. I'll now that we're connected, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll send them to you on LinkedIn. Now that
Yeah,
we're connected.
that would work better.
Now, for those of you that are students, there are some new elements to LinkedIn that you are absolutely going to love. All right, now they've added a new feature called celebrations. Celebrations is going to enable you to follow up with people by job changes, by birthdays, and people that are having work anniversaries. Now, this week, I have to tell you, for those of you that are students, you know, I work with 25 people a month in my coaching program. And this work week, I started working with 3 new students. And to tell you the truth, I've had so much fun, and it's been a mutual thing, that I'm going to be adding 5 more people. So instead of 25, I'm going to be working with 30 people a month. So if you got a note because you were inquired about coaching and you were basically told that you were on a list, please write in again. And for those of you that are interested in coaching, just write to support@maxsteingart.com, put coaching in the headline, and you'll be contacted by a member of my coaching staff. All right, so let's take a look at okay, so Anchoy, you're just getting started. And so there's definitely some things that you want to do. So we've been connected since 2020. So I'll put those in there for you too. This month I am celebrating 28 years in network marketing. All right. Now, there are a number of network marketing companies right now that are losing reps, losing distributors. I'm not going to mention them tonight because it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair to publish it in this public forum. My coaching students are going to know who they are, and we're going to be introducing information about them in our August boot camp. For those of you that remember that in February, a new company was launched called 3. Came out of the skeleton of Viseo, people that were working in Jeunesse and 2 other companies. So we have some follow-up information about them. And I know some of you, for those of you that are in Isagenix, you may have been getting hit pretty hard from people, you know, trying to talk you out of your Isagenix business and get you into another company. And we've developed some scripts for all of you. There's nothing to prevent you from talking to 10 or 15 people every day. You can transform your profiles into marketing magnets with 5 profile tweaks. Part of boot camp is you get our universal profile guide. Guide. So everyone on LinkedIn created their profile for a reason. Their photo, cover, plus the information provided about themselves and their visible daily activity makes it easy to pick the best prospects, people who would be interested in your business, eager to talk about it. So we have the green M&Ms, the business builders, the orange M&Ms, the recession victims, the yellow M&Ms are unhappy network marketers, the blue M&Ms are active network marketers, and the red M&Ms are customers. However, you have to make sure that you are connecting with people that are active, because if they're not active and you reach out to too many people that are not active, LinkedIn will assume that you're a robot and they'll throw you off. Or they'll suspend you and ask you to provide them with a driver's license or a passport, something that shows your picture to confirm that you're real. Now, LinkedIn has done some things like you can put an open to work frame around your picture. And when you follow our scripts, it only takes 3 or 4 back and forth messages to identify the people you want to talk to. Now, something new. Previously, if you wanted to find someone was active, you would want to see, are they posting? That was the only way you could measure activity. Well, now, people, if you've made a comment on anything that anybody did, reactions, they let you know who is doing what. This is huge. Makes the whole process connecting with the best people easier. So you only want to talk to qualified prospects about your business. And if you do, you can close 80% of the people that you talk to. The secret to connecting with the right people is the content of their profile, their visible activity, and their answers to your questions. So when the content of your profile resonates specifically with your ideal prospect and positions you as the unique advisor and expert they would want to know, your posts will capture their attention and compel them to want to learn more about you and your business. And when your personal profile on LinkedIn and Facebook positions you to be perceived as the person that can solve the problems of their prospects, and you follow by scripts, you can enroll 8 out of 10 people you talk to. Top earners strive to assemble their dream team with people they like to be around so they can achieve unparalleled success in the network marketing industry. Dana Barish and I started working together 10 years ago. One of the reasons she's the top recruiter in her company is because what she learned from me. And what I taught her 10 years ago really hasn't changed. It's just gotten better. You have more people. Her monthly override checks, 6 figures a month. Now you can talk to lots of people, but if you don't know how to close the sale, it's one huge waste of time. All right, now let me come back over here and let me it's easier to find on Facebook. Now everybody has a story. Gennady came to the United States from Poland because he was looking to find out how to build a network marketing business, social media. By the time he got to me, he'd already invested 40 grand with all kinds of coaches and trainers. After the second session of boot camp, he called me up and he said, "Can I come to Florida? I want you to coach me." So I worked with him for 3 days, helped him build I taught him how not only to do it, but how to teach other people. And then he went back to Poland and I helped him set up a Polish boot camp. Let me share.
There are a lot of trainers, a lot of people who are pretending to be the best of the best in the world to teach in this area. But you know what? I found that they are treating the theory. So their students making nothing with this theory. So we were looking for somebody who can provide us step by step to have a really good result. So we started with this information and training and knowledge we get from Mac, from his coaching. And guess what happened? At that time we was in a different company. We ran to the top of this company just in 12 months. We were the first check in Europe. After 6 months, yeah. And something happened that we needed to change the company. We will start with a brand new company 3 months ago. And within 3 months, we made the diamond in 74 days.
Yes.
From 0 point, somebody can put thing. Of course, they brought their whole team. No, we built this new team with a brand new people, all of them from Facebook. We have a 66 person for now in our own time, and we made about $300,000 in volume in the first 5 weeks.
All that I want to say is in this 12 weeks, in social media only, we build organization and we have connection with people, new people in this industry, and it really works. We have now in 12 weeks more than 1,000 people, and we have great vision of the future.
And it's happened only because it works. So Max, thank you for everything you are doing, not only for us, but for thousands of people like us.
Now, the first company they were in 12 months, they got their income up to $60,000 a month. And then for their own reasons, they left the company. And the company was very litigious, so they couldn't bring any of the people that they worked with in the other company over to the new one. The company would sue them, go after them, and companies do. So again, it's all about conversation. And what we're going to help all of you do is become masters of prospecting and recruiting. Let me put this in here. If you're interested in coaching, write to support@maxsteingart.com, or you could put your phone, just put coaching in the chat window and your phone number, and one of my staff members will reach out to you. There is nothing. Let me come back. So Rhonda, I started working with Al. After 2 coaching sessions, he enrolled 1 business builder and 2 customers. The business builder that he brought into the business brought in 750 people in the first 15 days of December. Francisco. In 7 days. This was last August. I was so busy enrolling in the top earner from another company with a team of 600,000 people. I had no time to do any personal recruiting. In the last 7 days of the month, he enrolled 25 people. Joe Whaley, the first month we worked together, he was in a boot camp as well as my coaching program. He enrolled 18 people. First month. Our goal is to help all of you enroll 5 people while you're in boot camp. He came back the next year and he wanted to, he was in another program. He wanted to recruit 100 insurance agents. So we jumped back into coach. He did it in 2 months. And this, you know, Joanne was building a Maluka business. She was an orphan. And most people that are in network marketing do network marketing part-time. You got full-time jobs. So let me just kind of back up here. The first month she started working with me, she doubled her income. Second month it tripled. About 5 weeks later, she sent me this, my company's through the roof. In the last 10 days, I enrolled 4 people. She then applied it to her insurance business. She was signing up insurance. She was selling people insurance on LinkedIn. The company was so impressed that they paid her $5,000 to do a training for her local agents. She would do 3 more of these trainings. They ended up paying her a total of 20 grand. Now, let me come back. So she called up about 2 weeks ago to share what she was doing. She's still building her Maluka business. She's turned into an outrageous recruiter. In 1 month, she signed up 40 insurance agents. Now she's working for a new company. I want you to hear her story.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me, you've done it with so many others. But, you know, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job. And it's the same technique, it's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world where I was recruiting for multiple agencies. And
Let me do this.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously I've applied to my network marketing business and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me, you've done it with so many others. But, you know, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job. And it's the same technique, it's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your technique. I remember 1 month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. You know, that's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process, how I thought that, you know, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, you know, this type of position. And it didn't register with him. And I waited and I said the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, you know, Go Auto, it was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, restaurant group or whatever? So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, I got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've got a little twist, a little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last. I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post, and the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, is getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I've been asked, I trained my group of, my office, and now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region, and now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. It's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
So I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. But I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coaching.
Why are they doing that? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all flips for me. You know what I mean? And after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. Once we started having our one-on-one sessions, I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, doing what you taught me. And as you know, if you go back to our, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that one-on-one training that we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, were you surprised at how fast everything started to happen?
Initially, yeah. I mean, like Matt, I knew about you. I've heard about you from years before you and I had gotten together. I've watched some of the webinars that you had, but I mean, like immediately when we first started working together, it just was like a snowball effect. But when I take that into other areas and see how it explodes, like I can't tell you how excited I am about what I'm doing now. Seeing it with my upper management, how they're all like super excited. Many of those people that like this post are at Republic Services, the 67, and many of them I weren't connected to. So it was a layup in growing my connections. So every time you look at my connections, it grows. It doesn't take a ton of time. You put in 20, 30 minutes a day, but it's really hard to not want to keep going because it's so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, think about the ripple effect. Coming to this company, you're introducing them to something new. How big is the company?
We service about 14 million customers across the country, but there are about 40,000 people that work at Republic Services. And I'm just one of them. And literally, I'm getting attention from across the country with what I'm doing. I'm even getting competitors sending me messages that are like, I wish I did that when I was with the company, or you know what I mean? Like people are like, how brilliant. And it's such a simple concept. It's like giving a thank you to the customers, but it's promoting me, it's promoting the business, it's promoting, the company I work for. And it's just so simple. It's a post, you know what I mean? Takes 10 minutes to put it together.
And that's, my friend, one of the things that I emphasize in our current boot camp, because it's not just about the conversation you have. It's about your activity. It's about putting things out there that people can see, that people can react to, that people can respond to, that the ripple effect of that is indescribable. Right now, I wouldn't be surprised in 6 months if you got, I don't know if you're looking for it, a major promotion, maybe VP of training.
And I can totally see something like that, coming down the pike if that's the path that I choose. But right now, I think that I'm just having so much fun doing this. You know what I mean? Like when you get so excited to do a job that, is fun and you enjoy it, I can see that happening down the road or them coming up with some sort of initiative. But for now, I just want to focus on this because this is just, it's totally fun. Just like when building network marketing business this way, it's far more fun than asking friends to come over and, would you please come over and doing it up in all, it's way more fun.
Well, Joanne, it was wonderful to hear from you. Again, congratulations are once again in order. For me, it's going to be enjoyable to watch your career blossom, as a result of, what I taught you. But, you added your own little spin to it. I mean, I love that line. Let's talk trash.
Thank you.
It's terrific. Thanks again for sharing
Thank you, Jen.
your story and congratulations.
Thank you. And anyone, on the fence, don't hesitate. Max's time is limited. And, if you get the opportunity to work with him, he's truly a guest. So thank you again, man.
Thank you. Joe, could you put your phone number in there? And
Okay.
what I'll do is I'll send it over to my coaching concierge. So I don't know how many emails we have, but we'll get you and Ann Choi at the head. That's perfect. At the head of the list. Now, let me come back down here. Now the way you're going to search for people, okay? And I just want to your search results are going to be determined by the content of your profile and the other person. So you can search for people by country, by city, state, or by distance, by postal code. And I just want, so layoffs like crazy. Actually, let me just kind of show you. Teachers, 21 million. Teachers looking for opportunities, 162,000. Managers, 93 million. Managers looking for opportunities, 74,000. So when you start looking for people on LinkedIn, look at the numbers. Looking, 8 million. Looking for opportunities, 1.8 million. And these numbers change all the time. Looking for opportunity, 1.2 million. Seeking an opportunity, 4.1 million. Open to an opportunity, 2.5 million. So these are the professions with the highest burnout rates. And look at the numbers. These people are on LinkedIn. And they are some of them are easy to connect with. Some of them not so easy. So we're going to show you how to pick out the ones that are easy. Teachers are number 4. Teachers make great network marketers. School principals. You want to talk about people with large circles of influence? Attorneys, police officers, accountants, fast food, restaurant employees, and retail. And all you need is a LinkedIn profile. All you need is a Facebook profile. And then you need the LinkedIn phone app, the Facebook phone app, and 1 or 2 hours a day. And you are all heading down the road. that will take you wherever you want to go. So let me, if you, I put the links in the chat. When you register for the August boot camp, which starts tomorrow night, all the sessions are recorded. You're also going to have access to the recorded sessions of our July boot camp, which took place last month, so you can get ahead. The best deal is our retreat combo. Work with me in boot camp, participate in our 3-day top earner retreat at the end of the month. This was supposed to be a 10, not an 8. 85% of the people that participated in our retreat 2 years ago are making 6 figures today. What's fascinating is that 25% of them are in different companies. All right, so I will be back tomorrow. We'll have an Ask Max session at 9:30 in the morning, and we'll have one at 4 o'clock. Boot camp again starts tomorrow night at 9. Again, all the sessions are going to be recorded. So I'm glad you were able to make it. Until next time. Best of luck in building your business, folks. If there was after 28 years, if there was a faster way to do it, if there was an easier way to do it, I'd be teaching that. There is no faster way. There is no easier way. Hope to see all of you in boot camp.